Understanding a wine label can be a really daunting task for those new to the wonderful world of wine. There's so many colors, variety, information, styles. However, with a little knowledge, it can become a really valuable tool for selecting wines that suit your taste, preferences, and your budget. I'm your host, Julien, French Bordeaux-trained winemaker, and this is your guide to accurately reading the key elements of a wine label, helping you confidently navigate the vast array of options available. We're gonna make of you a wine expert in no time here, so stay tuned. While they wine, we wine. There's essentially three ways wines are labeled: by grape, by region, or by brand. So let's go through how to read those. One of the most important pieces of information on a wine label is the grape variety. Well, this one doesn't have a grape variety, but this one does. If the grape is not on the label, you may ask, well, we'll get to that in a second. The grape variety indicates the primary type of grape that was used for making the wine. Cabernet Sauvignon, Malbec, Pinot Noir, or Chardonnay are just a few examples of common grape varieties. Knowing the grape can give you a good idea of the wine's flavor profile, as certain grapes are associated with specific characteristics: fruity, explosive, restrained, fine, you name them. For instance, Cabernet Sauvignon is often described as having bold, tannic flavors. It's big, while Pinot Noir is known for its delicate, fruity notes. If you've made it so far, please give us a like to support the channel and allow us to make more videos like this. Go ahead, give us a like. Okay, thank you. What else can we gather from a wine label? This to me is a Spanish wine. It smells like one. Well, but there's a better way to find out. The wine's region of origin is another crucial element to consider. What we call the terroir, which is the combination of soil and climate and topography of the vineyard, can significantly influence the flavor and the character of a wine. Wines from different regions will have different characteristics, even if they're made from the same grape variety. A French Cabernet Sauvignon is not going to be the same as a Napa or California Cabernet Sauvignon. The French one will be arguably finer, but at least more savory, maybe a little harsher, where a Napa will be sweeter and bigger. The appellation or designation of origin is another term that you may encounter on a wine label. This indicates the specific geographical area where the grapes were grown. Appellations can range from broad, really big regions like California, or even Napa Valley is pretty big, or like Bordeaux in France, which is big, to more specific as Pauillac or Saint-Emilion, which are small villages within the broader Bordeaux region. Here's a video about Pauillac, for example, small village in Bordeaux. The appellation can provide valuable information about the wine's quality and the style, as certain regions are known for producing particular types of wines. European wines are usually labeled by region, like in France, in Spain, in Italy, pretty much everywhere. They all give you only the appellation. Up to you then to learn or research what it's made of. For example, Bordeaux wines are made from Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot, usually blended together. The best way to learn about all of those details is to subscribe to our channel. And now, of course, the vintage or the year is also an important factor that is usually indicated on a wine label. Vintage refers to the year the grapes were harvested, produced, then harvested. While not all wines are vintage dated, particularly if those from bulk production may not be, the vintage year can provide clues about the quality and style of the wine too. In general, Good vintages produce wines with higher quality and complexity. However, it's important to note that vintage quality can vary depending on the region and specific growing conditions as well. It may be rainy one year in Italy, not in France. Watch this video here to learn more about wine aging, because as wine ages, well, it changes flavors and all sorts of things. In addition to these key elements, wine labels may also include information about the producer, the winery, the alcohol content, it's pretty much always there, and many special designations or awards. This information can be really helpful in making informed choices, but it's important to remember that the most important factors are the grape variety, the region, and the vintage. And that's it for me for the basics. Now, at least you know. There's more to learn about wine, and you found the right channel for this. Watch those videos here to continue learning more. This one is particularly great and details the 9 main wine styles that you need to know about in very simple terms as usual. And this one is to learn how to taste wine like a pro. Stay tuned, see you soon. Cheers, santé.